Many people go away from the game and they had a good experience and they don't think much more of it. We have the challenge of creating a clean Autzen Stadium for Monday when the teams come back.
So the way that the program is funded, it's all volunteer based. So all the funds that are generated and all the cans that are collected go directly to the volunteers.
We basically saw that there was a lot of money to be made by collecting those recyclables because they have the 5-cent deposit on them, and then it just developed through a partnership with OBRC, the Oregon Bottling and Recycling Cooperative.
After 4 games, we've collected well over 60,000 containers just this year alone. Our volunteers have made over $51,000. We use high school students to actually do the sorting. They get to learn about what goes in, what they're actually seeing in the waste stream. So they're actually the ones that are, our little foot soldiers that go out there and kind of teach the tailgaters, hey, we don't want contaminants in the bags. What we want to see in the bags are just redeemable containers.
Well, we encourage all fans that come and experience a home football game at Autzen Stadium to look for the right container, to take maybe just the extra half second to make sure that it goes in the correct container. Contamination is a problem that we're trying to minimize, and that's where the fans can really support our efforts.
Education goes a long way. If we can educate people, then our initiatives are going to work and people are going to, jump on the bandwagon, and that's what we really want to see.
One thing that's really interesting is that a study was done, a Gallup poll, and it found that 63% of people pay attention to sport while only 13% pay attention to science.
We have the ability where we host 60,000 people on a Saturday in the fall to kind of create new behaviors or reinforce behaviors that are already there. I think that's the greatest effort that we have.
That's why we really stress to the public to please, when you get your blue bags, to only place redeemable containers in there. Glass, metal, plastic can all go in there as long as it has a deposit.
I've heard a lot of people just being interested and just being excited at the possibilities for what Oregon athletics represents or could represent. Eugene is a place where people are pretty eco-conscious, if you will.
And I think Autzen, is one of the most sustainable stadiums, in the country.
Well, our ultimate goal of zero waste is an important goal primarily because, again, we're part of an institutional, educational institutional environment. We represent the state at the same time, and so we can impact many, many people with our efforts.